Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are finally back. It's been a while. I'm sorry. Life happens. More specifically, vacations happen. But we are finally back on our mid-at-most journey to the dragon. And we really are on a journey now, aren't we? Because we made some massive progress this last time. Look at that. We got blaze powder. Hi, I see some people in the chat. Good to see you. If you're new, kind of what I'm doing here is I have never actually, despite playing Minecraft for years and years and years, never actually beaten the dragon on my own. And that is exactly what we're trying to accomplish in this series. Last time. Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'm bad at remembering name. Yeah, you know me, of course. Good to see you again. But we have gotten blazes. We were in the nether last time, handling that. And then we actually... Not dude, sis. Again, sorry. I'll try to remember that. But we ended last stream with getting these two. Was it a bit of a nightmare to get them over here? Yes. Did the happy ghast help? Yes. Is it probably going to be a nightmare dealing with them today too? Yes. But that is what's on the agenda for today. I think first thing first, I need to get some more... Something shooting me. There he is. Oh shit. I need to get some, Okay, I'll see you then. I need to get some resources to actually build a trading hall. So, actually let's see what we have lying around first and foremost. Because I don't think it's gonna be another treehouse. That would be torture trying to deal with villagers and heights. We have a little bit of wood. I don't want to use jungle wood. It's kind of ugly. We don't have a lot of stone. At least I don't think. We have some deep slate there. I think this is going to be a mostly wood house. So let's get to chopping then. Demolish this forest. If I remember correctly, the village was that we got these from was over that way. But yeah, like I said, I've been gone for a bit. I have been off in the mountain area called Jotunheimen here in Norway. It's, as most people probably don't know, the mountainous area in Norway with like the biggest and coolest and tallest mountains, and was there for a few days summiting a mountain with my mom, which has been a tradition of ours a lot when I was younger, and it was awesome to be back out there. It's absolutely a stunning view. Oh hey, you're back! Good to see you. Yeah, so I've been off scaling a mountain, so that's my excuse for not streaming. But it was awesome being out in nature and epic views of big mountains. But now we're back home and back on the mid-at-most grind. Right? I don't really know how much wood I'm gonna bother getting. It always feels like it's like, okay, I've collected a bunch now, let's get to it. And then it turns out that is it like the audio is something wrong with it, or is it that you're not understanding what I'm saying? Oh yeah, so I was just talking a bit about what I was doing when I was gone and I have been off in this mountainous region here in Norway called Jotunheimen, which is the mountain range in Norway with the tallest mountains and really like rough terrain. I was there summiting a mountain with my mother, and it was a very nice experience. But I'm back now. If that cleared it up. Yeah. Ooh, apple. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get back before it gets too dark. I'll have to collect the apples tomorrow. Oh, it's so loud here. I do think I need to kill some animals soon because, my god, it's just so loud. Far too loud. Sleep. Oh, and also, I've been good this time. I tend to always forget to have a water bottle, but I have actually for once brought a water bottle for streaming. And it's got a little moomin on it. How cute. Yay! So I'll hopefully remember to drink some water while we're live today. Okay, it's murder time. You know what's bad when it still looks full after murder time? Yeah. There. I think I thinned out the cows a good amount at least. Let's do some more chickens. And then sheep. Yeah, that's a good amount, I think. Nice. Why are the cows not eating any grass? Why is it only the sheep? You also eat grass, I know you do. Why are you not eating, man? Yeah, let's just put this away and then keep chopping. It's like sometimes I mildly regret the choice of having to climb every time I want to get up to my base, but I like the vibes, so I'm not gonna change it at this point. Also, it's far too late to go changing everything now. Oh, it's very full in here, isn't it? What do I not need? I don't need 2 seeds. Oh no, I did something stupid, didn't I? Oh, fuck. There we are. Okay, just fixing some things. Okay, yeah. Why I have flowers in there? Because so I often, at least when I don't have that much stuff, put plant stuff and food stuff in the same chest because it's a bit of a it's a bit at times difficult to define, like, are we putting, because of course like wheat would go in a food chest and the seeds would not, and it's just, I like having it kind of gathered, so it's just plant stuff. And I'm also in general a hoarder, so I never throw away any of the kind of junk I have. But I should maybe make a separate food chest at this point because this is getting out of hand. Thanks for calling me out. It was needed. There's 2 eggs in here too. What are those 2 eggs doing here, man? What am I doing? Yeah, let's... No. Put those back and then we'll make a food chest. Why do I have junk in here? We'll make this the food chest then. There. Then we put away eggs and stuff. And then we keep chopping wood. Alright. First sidetrack of the day finished. Back to main goal. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, 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 hop. And all the apples have despawned. That's what I get for sidetracking. No, there's still an apple over here. Nice. Alright. Chop, chop, chop. I don't really know how I'm gonna design this trading hall. It's really not gonna be a big thing. I think mainly I'm gonna... Okay, well, good night. Good to see you at least be able to swing by for a bit. I'll see you some other time. But yeah, I think I need an like armor villagers and tools and weaponsmiths for diamond gear because I don't want to mine for it, and I also need a cleric because I think it would be fun to trade for pearls actually. And then I'm imagining probably getting a villager with those stick trades to maybe get emeralds. Just build lava pit. Yeah. That's certainly like, yeah, we can intimidate them into giving us good traits. That's a good idea. Lava pit. We'll see. We'll see if it's in the budget. But yeah, no, not a massive trading hall with every enchantment type and everything. Maybe I'll get some librarians along the way, but I don't think it's super necessary for now at least, so not going to be a priority. Probably also like a farmer to be able to trade wheat and carrots too, so we can, because that's probably going to be our easiest source of emeralds, as well as probably, actually we do need at least one librarian that has a paper trade so that I can also get easy emeralds from there. But first and foremost, you of course need to breed them up, because right now there is only 2 guys, and as we've just discussed, I do need more than 2 villagers. Alright, how much wood do I have now? Nearly 3 stacks. Let's do a little bit more. Maybe we'll do 4 stacks. How are we looking on time? It is turning towards... We'll just chop till the end of this day. I think that's going to be a good time limit. I'm currently bothering myself by not taking down this floating tree, but I don't want to build up to it. And I said, no, I'm doing it. I can't not. It's cruel and unnecessary to leave it like this. Right, I think that was all. No, wait, there's one more. There we go. I'm not really interested in the birch, so I'm just gonna leave that. It also makes the forest look a little less like I've just run through it with a bulldozer. Oh, you know, I actually have a few friends that for a while we played Stardew Valley on this co-op save together, and we were like 8 people, and 2 of them were actual Stardew Valley players that like knew what they needed to do and liked doing everything in the game and progressing and stuff. and then the 6 rest of us were just idiots running around doing whatever we wanted. And I don't really play Stardew Valley like on my own. It's not a game I'm super interested in, but playing it like that was a lot of fun. Specifically for me, I was I was the forager of the group, and so I just genuinely spent all day every day running around picking up berries off the ground and chopping trees, to the point where I gained, just within like playing on that server, the nickname the Bulldozer, because I would destroy all the trees in the entire valley. Every season, I would, without fail, chop every tree that you could chop down. Um, we went through a lot of wood, so it was we always had more wood than necessary, but still, it wasn't actually that insane of me. But being the only person doing it, that was a little insane of me. Especially when other people were like, okay, now I want to level up my foraging skill. And to be petty, I would specifically try to chop down trees before them so that they couldn't level up their foraging skill, so they would be uh, dependent on me. That was a little evil of me, but yeah, I am the bulldozer. Right, we've got almost 4 stacks, and the sun's going down. It's time to go back home. And up we go. You know, I'm kind of considering going off on a little adventure to get snow, specifically for my happy guest. But I also don't really have any plans of using the happy guest. Oh, you motherfucker! I was gonna jump down on you and it was gonna be cool, and then you just drop me like that? That's cruel and unnecessary. Okay, I think this will be a good place for our farm. No, not our farm. Our villager trading hall. I need a shovel. We need to level this thing with the ground. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use the happy guest anymore for this playthrough. He's served his purpose, but I still wanna I wanna take care of him. Is it necessary? No. It's just another side quest. Nothing like a distraction. There. Let's pop in those. Nope, they don't go there anymore. They go here. Yay. Alright, can I jump onto you now at least? Yay! Let's just use you to go down. That's fun. Like an elevator. Right, we'll dig out this and then we'll use this dirt to just fill in the water hole there. You know what's actually a bit funny about me deciding to do streaming is that I don't really, for myself, I don't generally watch a lot of stream content because it's just the long form content like that isn't really my thing. I prefer YouTube videos. And the sole exception to that opinion was always Technoblade. Specifically, I think one of my all-time favorite Technoblade streams it's not any like epic Dream SMP stream or some Minecraft Monday stream where he's wrecking everybody. No, it's it's SMP Earth Antarctic Empire stream where he is making a trading hall, and that's all that happens that stream. It's just him messing around, um, and being annoyed at villagers because he's trying to get the one fletching villager with the harming arrow trades, but that's the last thing. The potion tipped arrows are the last trade that Fletchers unlock. So he has to max level all these Fletchers to try and get harming. And that's just what happens the entire stream. But it's such a comfort stream for me. It's so nice. All right. Yeah, let's. Oh no, not now. Not now. Why? Why are you here? I just gotta double check that the villager house is at least closed. It is. Do I have a lot of arrows? Not a lot, but maybe enough to at least snipe a few of them. Let's get up here and then. The thing is, they're all in a cluster, so I just gotta shoot at the cluster and I'll hopefully hit something. Let's go. Got them all. A little bit of murder for the good of the people. I'm actually protecting a village now. A village also known as my two idiots in a box. I need leads, don't I, to move them? No, I'm gonna prep the area first so that I don't have to deal with the chaos of loose villagers in the way. Okay, so we need kind of a breeding station and then a trading station. And I don't think I'll bother making a full-on actual like auto breeder thing with the beds in the sky and the glass and everything. We're just gonna make a little room. And actually that might be a good idea, and then I just have a trapdoor and then the kids can run out. No. Let me think about what I'm doing with this design a bit. Maybe I'll do like 2 sets of iron doors to hopefully be able to like filter out any folks trying to escape. But I'd also need to have a way to kind of get the kids out easily. This is becoming more complicated as I speak. I can just do it with putting things in boats and doing stuff. It's fine. Let's grab some beds at least. So I know I have beds somewhere. There they are. Look at me being smart and grabbing a bunch of beds at the village. Right, where's my magic platform? Oh, I still take damage on the magic platform. I see. Alright. I'm thinking this will be like my entrance, and then this can be kind of where I boat villagers out. Oh, that was already a stack of planks. Okay, I have a lot more. So this will be closed off, probably with also some trapdoors or like something. But then let's just some beds now. Actually, I can just like that, and then that. And that's all the yellow beds. Yeah, that honestly works well. Because then I can have my 2 breeding villagers, and then these, and they can make they can make 4 more, and then I can like bring them away to a different area over here where I'll have the actual trading hall. I'm thinking with the shape I have here, maybe I'll have like 2 corridors. Just to, like I said, I don't have plans for anything big, but I'm not gonna make something so small that I can't expand. Yeah, and I can just fit a boat down the middle of these hallways. No, wait, I'd need another block back, of course. Villager trading halls is such a staple of modern Minecraft. But as so many people like to point out, it's it's a little unnecessarily cruel. But hey, efficiency. Okay, so that's space for 6 there. And then I guess I could, yeah, that works out nicely. Yeah. There. Just gotta film that. I think 12's a nice number. Alright, let's just run and sleep before anything comes and eats us. Like a dozen villagers, that's... yeah, that sounds good. Go down, come on, go down. How much iron do I have? A bit, I think. Let's make those iron doors I was talking about. I just need 3, yeah. And down we go. I'm thinking pressure plates on the outside, button on the inside. Let's actually grab that too. Do I need stone or can I just use cobblestone? Button, I do need stone, don't I? That's annoying, but I will manage. I have just enough stone for it. Wonderful. 1 pressure? No, I don't, do I? Because I need 2 pressure plates and 2 buttons. That's... you're not helpful, you're tough. Can I use deep slate for that? I should be able to use blackstone at least. That would make sense, but... I have 1 stone too little, don't I? Why do I have no stone? That's stupid. Okay, those 2 are at least melting. Let's get some more stone, because apparently I'm broke on stone? What in the world? Ah. The underbelly. The horrors. One day I'll keep lighting this area up. But that is not today. Oh, iron! What a nice surprise. One day you'll hear what I'm saying. One day. And a water cave. No, thank you. Ooh, anyone seen The Odyssey? I've been considering watching it, but I haven't really gotten around to buying a ticket and stuff. I don't often watch movies, but it's such a like big thing, and Greek myth is fun. Um, but I don't know. Is it? What's the people's opinions? Is it overhyped? I know that the historical costumers are not super happy with it. I've heard because it's not the most realistic, um, historically accurate costuming. But I am slightly of the opinion that that's not a super big deal as long as it looks good and works thematically in the uh, aesthetics of the movie. But hey, I don't know what I was gonna say. Just hey, I guess. Hello. All right, now we've gotten enough stone, and let's put that there so we at least have a stack for later. This is what I should actually do to get down from my base instead of jumping on the gas and breaking my ankles. Ow! That was mean and unnecessary. Alright, I was gonna put up these doors. Because then, in theory, if a villager does end up running out from here, he will most likely run straight back in because there'll be a pressure plate right here. And then we're gonna put you here so that I can have like a moment where... Oh, but you'll open both of them, won't you? Redstone genius in the house. I at least realized it before it happened. Okay? It could be worse. Know this. It can always be worse. This should work, because then this one only opens that. But that one does open that. Actually, it might be good to have a button there too, because I'm a little... No, because I wouldn't ever open that door without knowing that there wasn't a villager in the chamber, so that wouldn't be a problem. Yeah. And then I need to dig up this area. But then actually this will be, like, I'll just be able to get into that area from back here. And hopefully not have any villagers run amok. But in theory, they can only get in, they can't get out on their own, so it should be fine. That was the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, that is actually perfectly, so that becomes... No, but then it's not a dozen! No! I can have, like, my pride and joy villager somewhere else. Oh, that's... that's bothering me an unreasonable amount. You know what? We can just do... like that, and then have the doors here or something. No, because I'd want... the question becomes symmetry or a perfect dozen. My two favorite things. Yeah, of course the one constantly complaining about the about what's... I've forgotten English words. And I just realized something. I'll give me a moment, chat. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Also, check out the new scenes. Zoe Celtech Solutions has once again come in super clutch, and I worked with her to make both a Be Right Back and a Starting Soon screen. So if you haven't seen the Starting Soon screen, you just gotta make sure that you're here at the start of a stream, because it's nice. It's good. Thank you so much, Zoe. All right, back to the grind. But what I was saying was, um, it was very typical for the girl constantly complaining about base 10 to really want to have a dozen villagers. All right. I think honestly, this as like a layout could be good. Entrance there, that and that. Then I have a dozen, and it is decently symmetrical. Let's neaten up the shape of this. There. It's not symmetrical anyway because I have this weird jutting out portion. Alright. Is it ugly? Yes. A little. But I'll try to make it slightly nicer, okay? We'll try. Trying to put in some pillars. Make some nice stuff. I'm definitely gonna need more wood. I might even put in some windows. Wouldn't that be nice for them? Look at how nice I am. Okay. I'm gonna put like a roof on this and everything. It'll be wonderful. It won't look like a prison at all. One more stack of wood. Okay, let's see. I should just do that. Have them both here. If I do this and then this, that could be like a fun little arch entryway thing. Maybe I should pull this out one more to get a better shape than that. No, I like that actually. I think it's good. This is a bit of a strange shape, but it's fine. And it's turning night. Yeah. Build a little bit more. And then we'll have one going into the water even, like for a little bit of variation. Yeah. It's turning out great. I'll probably do like a cobblestone floor just to have some other thing than wood everywhere. Am I doing anything in the corners? No, I don't think so. Alright, I think it's time to sleep. And up we go. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. Ugh. You know what? I really enjoyed K-pop Demon Hunters when it came out. I really liked the music. I really liked the theming, the animation, everything about it. Then I have a friend who has just... It bothers me a little bit. It bothers me a lot at times. But it's not is not actually a big deal, but he has just kind of decided that it's a bad movie. He hasn't watched it. His only frame of reference for what this movie is what film critic redditors have to say about it. And it's like, everyone's opinion is fair and valid, and of course people have different views of a piece of media, but you can't possibly be so against something you have not at all seen yourself, especially when multiple of your friends are like, no, 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 it is actually good and a heartfelt and nice story, and we should watch it on movie night. But then he's like, no, I'm putting down my veto. I'm not watching this. So that we don't watch it, and we watch something else. But hey, everyone's got their taste. And he is like a bit of like he enjoys a good classic and stuff, but we've also put him through watching 3 Pitch Perfect movies, and he handled that totally fine. He thought they were mildly entertaining, okay? He I don't think he should brush off K-pop Demon Hunters that quickly, but is what it is. Let's get that cobblestone. I am gonna be really hopeful and say that it's gonna be enough cobblestone for the floor. But I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, maybe I can do some chiseled for some decorative stuff. Oh, I think in building, one of my things that I always enjoy adding, if I'm making like a proper big build, a nice base where I'm not just using whatever materials I have at hand, I think one thing I really like to do is stupidly complex floor patterns. It is my favorite thing. No, I don't like that. No, I do like it, do I? Yeah, we're gonna keep that. I also need a shovel. I'm not gonna be punching all of this. But yeah, really complex floor patterns with a bunch of different blocks and rotations, and I was on another Minecraft server where my base, I was basing with another person, so we were building together, but it was mostly me building, and then mostly him doing a lot of like resource and redstone stuff. And he was slightly disappointed with me when he found out that the kind of main floor in in our castle base included a netherite block. But he did get it. He did get me a netherite block for my floor. And it did fit the colors because it was like this. I was using mostly deep slate and blackstone and skulk and like warped wood. And it was this really evil looking castle. Which was our entire brand on that server. I had so many people who I had like IOUs for with no specifications of what they were going to be used for. And I had one guy who I was constantly threatening that I was going to use his IOU to make him bring me wardens. And I was going to have like a warden in a cage and everything, but that server died a little bit out before any of that happened. But yeah, it was a bit for the flex having having a netherite just embedded in the floor, but it also was very fitting of the vibe. Okay, it's fine. There we go. Now the question becomes, do I have enough cobblestone for this? I haven't actually digged out all of it. Okay. I think the answer looks like no. But We are gonna stay optimistic. Okay, I'm no longer optimistic. This is not... Yeah. We're gonna need a little bit more. I should get my horse. I left my horse in the village. My poor boy. It was a necessary sacrifice to bring the villagers home. But I do feel slightly bad about leaving him there. Maybe I'll travel back. We'll see. I don't remember the coordinates, so I'd have to go back in my VOD and check the coordinates. I have a sinking feel that's not an off cobblestone. Let's put some torches in here so no meanies come get me. If I come back here later and there's like 3 creepers and a baby zombie and then I just immediately get destroyed. That's not fun. It'll be fun for you guys, but not fun for me. If you want to go back and see me get terrorized by monsters, just watch my mining streams. I've been bad at like making clips of my streams. I did make one yesterday, and I'm gonna be doing probably some more things. I have definitely a plan to make a compilation of me being just so anxious and scared while dealing with caving. Because at the end of the day, it's funny, isn't it? It is funny. There's nothing more funny than a little bit of suffering. There we go. There. Right. And then I can add, like, a little window here. And same in the other end. Window here. I can even do one here. No, we won't do a window there. We can maybe add some windows in the breeding house. That could be nice for them. There and here. Yeah. Okay. 4, 8, 12 glass panes. Isn't that what you get when crafting them anyway? Or maybe it's 16. It's one of the two. 12 would make more sense since it's a base 6 recipe. I don't have sand. Why? Down we go. I say why as if I have anything else. But okay. We'll go over here so that we don't ruin stuff right by our base. And then I should also harvest this so that I have some stuff to trade with villagers. Alright. Sand time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I should in theory only need 6. Wait, let me... Pain. Never mind. Gold. I don't have the recipe for for glass paints, do I? Right, 12. That's more than enough. Alright. Put these paints to smelt. We'll go to bed, and then first thing in the morning we'll harvest this field. And probably keep planting sugarcane and things like that, actually. Yeah, we'll expand the farm. I think that should be next, that it has some time to grow while we set up the rest of the trading area. arrows? Why do I have one sand that's separate? What was it I was doing? I don't remember. At all. Oh yeah! I was gonna grab seeds and sugarcane. And sugarcane. Put away some dirt. All the seeds, all the sugarcane. Beetroot. Nothing else of this can be sold anyway. Okay, and then I think maybe there's the carrots are over here. Oh, I need to clean up my inventory. Put this away. Put the extra bed away. Ominous banner. Just gonna dump these things there. And then grab carrots. Alright, that. And then ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Iron hoe. Should be more than enough. Now we sleep. Oh, there's so many creepers down there. My god. I might have to bring one of my cats down to be able to get up in the morning. The horrors are here. Don't fall off. There doesn't seem to be any horrors out there though, so we're fine. Are you friendly? Yeah, we're chilling. We're homies. I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Yeah. The paper trade librarian that I'm gonna get, he's never gonna need paper ever again. I'm probably gonna have to get like 2 paper trade librarians. At least. Oh, I didn't think about how full my inventory is. Uh-oh. Shit. 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 Shit, shit, shit. Okay, gotta plant quickly before it despawns. Place, place, place. Okay, that's a stack. Seems like I did actually get it. Was able to pick up most of it at least, so yeah, we're fine. Let's start with the sugarcane. Keep going with that because that seems to be what's taking up the most inventory space. Just place, place, place. Oh, hi! Are there more of you? There are. Huh. You always end up down here, don't you? Oh, missed. I don't have any more arrows. Shit. I think the thing that's stopping me from getting more arrows is, in fact, flint. I'm lacking in flint. I have so many feathers. I don't have flint. I might need to do the stupidest grinding known to man, just placing and digging up digging up gravel. Maybe I can find a gravel patch to dig up to make it at least slightly faster for process, so I don't need to also place the gravel. Because that's a whole nother level of stupid. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think I can actually replant all of the sugarcane. That would be slightly insane of me. But I've at least now done that entire bay. And then we'll do a little bit more looping that way. But at some point you gotta just say enough is enough. I think that point might be closing in. Yeah, no, actually, I'm gonna say that this is enough. Okay, we'll start with wheat. Just harvest all of this. And honestly, we'll just plow down it all. Shit. Ugh. I have some flowers that I can throw out. That's good. There we go. I do think I gotta put away that sugarcane, or else this is gonna be a bit too much going on in the inventory. Well, actually, let's plant those... my 3 beetroot seeds. Let's plant them out here. And then beetroot will slowly take over. And I do say slowly because, man, it's beetroot. It's not... it's not exactly a high yield crop. I think if you're starting with like only 1 beetroot plant, there's a genuine chance that you won't get a seed back from it. I don't remember if that's, or if it's just that you can, is a quite high likelihood of only getting 1, or if it's actually, you can end up with less seeds than you started with. Because that's rough. That's a rough time. Okay. Oh, the shield's annoying. I don't have anything to toss out. So could I just go back to my base? No, efficiency, I'm removing this tree. I know he's nice to look at. Why am I carrying shears? Actually, what the hell? Inventory management is not my strongest side now, is it? Oh, this was the area where I maybe didn't have enough water, wasn't it? No, it's fine. Just planting. Oh my house gone. It's like, I'm carrying 2 swords. Why? I know the answer is because I'm worried I'll be in the middle of a life or death situation when the first sword breaks. But that's a level of anxieties that a Minecraft player who's not in hardcore should not carry with them, okay? Man, what am I doing? Okay, let's plant. There. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah, you're too far from water, aren't you? I don't care. You're getting hoed anyway. We'll figure out what radius of stuff is not getting watered and put down water according when. Oh my god, I still have so much to plant, don't I? This is gonna look like the potato fields of the Great Potato War, except it's just wheats and carrots instead. Since I don't have potatoes. It was more a scale comparison than anything else, because there's gonna be a lot of farmland. This is almost entirely because I say mostly it's entirely because I don't want trading to take this trading portion where I'm just like waiting for emeralds to buy stuff to take literally years. And at least for me personally, I prefer getting emeralds from farmers. So this is the best way to it. It's getting dark again. And sleep is upon us as the night falls on the empty steppes. A lone traveller lays her head to rest. And I'm up again. Remember to stretch. It's good for your hands. My hoe's nearly broken. Well, nearly broken is a bit harsh of a descriptor, but it's getting there. I was like, one hoe is more than enough for this project. Apparently not. Apparently it is not. At all. Okay. But I may actually decide that this is enough wheat for this project. Actually, I'll just replace this gravel patch with more wheat. I have the dirt. Why not, you know? Oh, there's flint. I do need that, actually. One flint. Wonderful. Boop, boop. It's like, I kind of want to use all the seeds, but that's still 45 more seeds, man. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, no, we are, in fact, gonna keep going. Just having it wrapping around this way. So it'd be this way that it would then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. How nice. Maybe I should make a proper place for my mounts at some point. Maybe I should. I won't, but I should. Wow. Such deep and thought out reflections and gameplay commentary on this Twitch channel. I should do something. I'm not gonna do it, but I should. Wonderful commentary. And my inventory is full of junk. I had so much more sugarcane, holy shit. Anyway. I hope that another iron hoe will be enough. If I need another hoe after this, it's gonna be a stone hoe. I'm not spending more iron on this. Okay, this should be more than enough. Nice. I'm gonna trample this because I don't want to even consider getting a bigger wheat field at this point. This is already slightly insane levels of wheat. And then we'll do carrots on the other side, going this way, I think. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, no, actually. Well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 3, 4. Digging that. So right now I'm just counting from like water source because if I just went 1, 2, 3 this way, then I would get less than if I'm actually remembering that this water source can fill 1, 2, 3, 4, like all the way over there. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, over here. Need to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we dig everything from this part onwards. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And digging this. I should actually plant some carrots though. Because I don't think... I'm not going to be hoeing more than necessary. This was some really inefficient planting. Lock in, girl. Come on. There we go. Okay, that wasn't even a stack. Wow. I was like, I don't want to do more than necessary. There's a lot more to be done, girl. And then there's sand here too. Ow. My shovel's about to break. Everything is horrid, isn't it? Alright. Put back some dirt at least. There. I'm punching. There's not that much left. It's fine. I'm mostly trying to convince myself that it's fine, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is working out nicely, actually. 1, 2, 3. So I barely have to break blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I gotta actually keep track the time with my clock because this rain is gonna make it really annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put down you. Hoe you. Let's plant some. Carrots. Okay. We are really starting to get somewhere. Only a stack more. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this is the educational part of the stream where we learn how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's getting night. Run! Retreat. Hep, hep. Ooh, sick parkour. It was jumping at least. I'm not sure it would actually qualify as parkour. And a little while we're sleeping stretch. Let's have some water too. Remember to drink, people. Get yourself some water. I'm sorry for the probably horrid water sounds y'all got down the mic. Could have muted, didn't. Just gonna have to deal with it. And down. Hip, hip. Might actually make a door back here to get out to this. Yeah, no, actually that's a little nice double door going here. To make this a little bit easier on my itchy nose. Oh! One thing I didn't mention about when I was up in the mountains is that I actually saw a real reindeer. Well, I have seen reindeer multiple times before, but it's always fun. I really like reindeer, which is, you know, where they're part of my brand. You can see like that's the where I need to point. Antlers is reindeer, not deer. I'll make that distinction clear. The branding is reindeer. Fun fact about reindeer, they are one of the few deer species that actually where both the males and females actually have antlers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's more fun is that they have them at different times during the year. 1, 2, 3. And the males generally just have them during like mating season to fight each other and impress the ladies. But the ladies keep their antlers for much longer to protect their calves. Which means that during winter, like say for example December, all of all of the reindeers with antlers are women. And I don't know about you, but I've never seen a Christmas diorama or drawing or whatever where Santa's reindeers don't have antlers. And generally, I've only ever heard them be referred to with male pronouns. At least, like, for example, well, no, I don't actually know if any of the... Because the whole reindeer thing with all the names and, like, very distinct characters isn't really a deeply Norwegian thing, so I'm not super familiar with the exact things, but I know, like, for example, Rudolph is a dude. But he has antlers. And here's where I'm gonna get real woke with it. Santa's reindeer are all either women or trans. Let's go! We're getting woke with it. Because only AFAB reindeers have antlers. That's today's fun fact. Oh, my beetroots have grown. Let's go. I should have the beetroots a separate place, shouldn't I, actually? Because I don't want to have to move the wheat further back, so I need to make another beetroot place. No. This farming endeavor has already gotten way too large. No. It's fine. I did this to myself. I have to deal with it. You know what? It'll just keep going from here. From here on, it's beetroot. I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, 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 boop. Because it's like, other than... Because I think Rudolph is quite clearly a dude, but But is there... Because I think the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is the story where it's like all the reindeers are assigned names and are defined as characters. I don't think they existed as characters before that song. Correct me though, because like I said, this ain't my culture. In Norway, Santa comes knocking at the door sometime between 1 and 9 in the afternoon on Christmas Eve and straight up hands you the gift and then leaves again. This is not... This ain't my traditions. But I don't think they are ever given given defined genders in that song, are they? So who knows what they are? We only know that they do in fact have antlers. Right, what was I doing now? Because now I gotta consider... No, beetroot is shitty enough that I will not consider it food. That is... I have another stack of carrots. No. I'm gonna use up this hoe, and then that's gonna be the end of it. I don't want to do more. I don't want to. Okay, we gotta get doors on here, and then a roof and stuff, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it does add up. I'm just being stupid. Okay. I'm sighing so much because this is tedious. And then I have a perfect little spot to go down there. Oh, wonderful. Okay, what was I doing? We were building here. Next thing on the agenda. Windows, then doors, then roofs. Right, that's the plan. I want the roof to be a different color, but I don't want to deal with getting stone. Is it... How fucking ugly is it gonna be if I... if I use jungle for the roof? Deep slate, maybe? If I turn it all into slabs and do like a slab roof thing, maybe... Oh, but if it isn't enough, then that's really gonna suck. Yeah, I'm indecisive about this. Okay, can I now make pain? Not even pains, just pain. It is 16. Why is it 16? That's stupid. Couldn't it be 12? No, because Minecraft is base 64. Fair enough. You've got your own thing going on. That actually makes sense. Within the rule systems of Minecraft, it makes sense. The only other counting form other than base 12 I will accept is base 64. Fun fact, I'm not interested in AI viewers, so we're just gonna delete that message. Alright. Alright, that was the glass stuff done. Doors. Doors was the next thing. I should have a crafting table down here. I really should, shouldn't I? Yeah, there. I can just have it in here. That's smart. Look at me go. Look at me thinking. And then we're gonna... Not like that. But we are gonna mob-proof these doors by putting them like this. And like this. And then we are gonna have doors here, but we're also just gonna have a wall. There. Nice. I need to also put these here. Alright, it's roof time tomorrow, isn't it? We'll grab what deep slate we have in our stone cutter and get to work. Deep slate. There was another stack of deep slate, right? I don't have one stack of deep slate. Less than one stack of deep slate. Please tell me. Thank you. 2 stacks of deep slate. That's so much more. Well, it is 100% more, but it's still only a stack more. Ah, yes. Percentiles and how they can manipulate facts. Alright, let's get a little dirt bridge up here going. I think first thing is this clearly calls for just some stairs. And boop. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could do walls or tiles. I think. Or smooth, polished. Yeah, let's do polished. No, that's gonna be too industrial, isn't it? It's too late now. I'm like, I don't want my trading hall to look too much like a prison camp, and then I pick the most industrial version of Deep Slate. It's fine. It's totally fine. No, I counted too much. Fuck. I'll probably get a use for them somewhere else. Because I need slabs here, don't I? Oh, come on. There. Yeah, because the top there needs slabs. I can at least do... No, because I can do this, and then whatever is gonna go here can, like, wrap around. That'll work. That's cool. It's got a little quirk to it. It's a little quirked up. So I'm thinking I'll do, like, a slab slope of some kind there, maybe. This is not gonna be the prettiest thing I've ever built, that's for sure. Let's just get a good slab of a good stack of Deep Slate going. Oh, that does not look very good. It's fine though. I promise. Everything will be okay. If I could just get some skills, that would be nice. That could actually be fun, doing it like that. Yeah. Okay, now I need to figure out what I'm doing here. At least we'll do this. And then wrap that there. Ow. Up we go. That there. And then next one. So if that is there, then this is here. Yeah, this works. This works. Do I have a clear idea of what the hell I'm doing? No. Is it working? I think so. I'd say so. Like that, and then to save on slabs, we're gonna do that. Listen, we use our resources carefully here, okay? No, it's not centered! No! How could I? How could I let this happen? It's fine. The speed at which I go from going, oh no, this is the end of the world, to, it's fine, should be studied in regards to all the stuff I'm doing here. Boing. There, there, there. You know what? I feel like those people doing like trying to form sentences apparently. No. I feel like the people playing Sims where people send in their horrific floor plans and is like, how do I put a roof on this thing? And then they do the most complicated ass solutions because it's the only way to actually make it work. Because roofing in Sims is apparently a nightmare at times. That's not too bad. I suddenly became a little bit too British there, but other than that, we're fine. This is not the worst. Don't worry, there is certainly more worse to come. Especially because I don't think this is going to be enough slabs. Yeah. Alright, so this guy kind of needs to connect to something that's either this height or that height to make it look nice. Do we like that? Do we like that? That is the question. Oh, there should be a pillar here, shouldn't there, technically? Ugh, I don't care. That gap's gonna be visible, so it actually does have to be like that. Okay, because if I do this, I could either have it wrap around like that. Would that work here? No, it wouldn't. But I could do like a wraparound that goes just in the inner corner, and then the same with a wraparound in the outer corner. And wait, what am I thinking here? That, and then, yeah, like having it wrap all the way to there and be open. No, that's insane, actually. No, it's fine. We'll do it. I think I'm gonna do a wraparound. Wraparound. I was about saying that's the end of my deep slate, but thankfully there's more. And I just jumped down there for no reason. Okay. Let's get up again. It's about to be night, though. I love that I've titled this stream. What have I titled this stream again? Something trading time? Yeah, let's get trading. Girl, this is not trading. What are you talking about? Oh, what am I doing? Gotta get everything back to how it's supposed to be. There we go. Sorry. Crappy setup, crappy streamer, crappy day. No, it's a good day, actually. It's not a crappy day. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Okay, I don't want to get as many creepers as I did just a bit ago, so we're gonna run. Oh, why here now? Ow! Ow! Please let me sleep from here. Thank you. I don't have arrows. Fuck. Alright. I have food, though. And I have determination. And a spawn point nearby. Fire at will. Oh, I'm so fucked. Heal, please. My shield is good. We could get them in a line where they'll kind of shoot each other. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm dying, aren't I? If I can just fucking hit him! Oh my god. That... Why? Okay. I know I'm playing in hard mode. And things are gonna be hard. But the rate at which pillager patrols spawn is insane and uncalled for, honestly. I'm gonna say it as it is. It's so stupid. Ah. And now I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing over here. Okay. Because here, it then has to... Has to go out like this. It doesn't technically go out like that over there. But the roof stuff kind of blocks it. So I think it should go out like that over there. Because is anyway gonna do something funky here. Because if I do the same kind of pattern, maybe I'll do a glass roof. Wouldn't that be cool? This is sounding more and more... You know what? If anyone asks what the hell I got going on with this base, I'm just gonna say, oh, it's a little like old school. It's meant to invoke that feeling of like old school Minecraft. That's why I've put a base just in a tree with nothing more to it, and why I've built this thing out entirely out of wood and deep slate, and is currently considering putting a glass roof on it. Yeah, yeah, I think that's as good as of an excuse as I'm gonna get. I do actually have to have it shaped down like that to fit over here, don't I? Then it's actually better to remove this pillar entirely, isn't it? it's so ugly. It's so bad. It's fine. And I'm not gonna have enough deep slate anyway. Oh. Okay, so if I don't use any more deep slate, I'm fine. I am gonna use more deep slate though, because I need at least some level of barrier there. So I need to get just like a smidge more deep slate. Because what's the height of the glass here? It would be like that. Yeah, I like that. These actually go here. So technically this area should all be deep slate slabs. Do I have any wood on me? I do. Let's plug up this then. This is so ugly. it's I've taken inspiration from modern architectural design of industrial complexes, also known as I've just built something that is objectively ugly to look at but serves a purpose. So it's fine, I guess. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to do this differently with the glass. I'm gonna... Because I only think the glass should be where there's actually open roof and not these closed-in areas. So I gotta do a bit more planning, don't I? Okay. It's a little ugly. it's, it's not even a little ugly, it's a lot ugly. Ow. Okay. It's like, in theory, because this will all be... So it is kind of tempting to take these away, actually. I think that will help slightly with the shape of the glass, at least. Yeah. And then this will be going like that. Okay, I do need a decent amount more deep slate. This pickaxe is not gonna make it. We'll have to make another one. And then somewhere over there, there's a hole I can go dig in. Or a hole I can go die in, depending on how much embarrassment about my shitty build will have sunk in. by the time I get to the deep slate level. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. This was shitty at. This is the kind of thing I stumble across on a server where I'm playing with a bunch of guys that are mostly there to mess around and build some slight industrial stuff, and I could just think, oh dear god. And now it's me. And I could do something with it. I could try to fix it, but I think fixing it includes taking it all down, starting over again. And I'm not doing that. No. I'll at least do diamond mining while I'm doing this. We'll go all the way down and mine a bit. Not that I think I'll find diamonds, but it's better than mining up here, I think. Just gotta hit my head all the way down. You know, if I wanted to be smart, I'd mine this, actually, but we are reaching the bottom here, though. How far did I go with this tunnel? Quite far. We'll just make one of these little chutes a new tunnel. Since we're mining 4 deep slates, I'm not going to do the peepholes because that's just wasting durability without getting any deep slate. Then I should also keep track of how much I actually got. I think we'll do 2 to 3 stacks. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. I think it's such a fun thing that Diggy Diggy Hole as a song, of course, started as this little silly tune that I don't remember even who, but some Yogscast member sang in a video a bajillion years ago at this point. But then, because it got like produced into proper song eventually, and then further done into a like metal version, it has completely breached containment and is just like not that I'm super informed with like metal community stuff, but as far as I've perceived it, it seems like it's a well-known song without people knowing exactly where it comes from, which I always think is fun. When something breaches containment like that. That's a stack of deep slate slabs. Where did you come from? I'm blind, aren't I? Genuinely blind. Okay, we'll do another half stack and then we'll go up. I'm finding gold though, that's nice. In theory, I could trade with some piglins. Diamonds! Yes! Ooh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot here. 1, 2. Oh, I should make sure I'm picking these up. My shield has 16 durability left. We're just gonna sacrifice it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. Let's go. Pass. That's good. Yeah, we got some diamonds out of this. Woohoo! Got some gold and some diamonds. Okay, that's 30 and 32. Right. Back we go. Boing, 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 boing. Anyone getting motion sick from jump sprinting down a tunnel with Quake Pro FOV? The thing with me playing on Quake Pro, it happened the way it happens for most people, which is that when they were a kid, they once were messing around in the settings and moved the FOE all the way to the max. And then they're like, this is weird and funny, I'm gonna play like this. And then they got used to it. And then they never looked back. And you know, for me it actually used to be even worse. Because, so I used to play on Bedrock Edition, specifically Pocket Edition. And for me, in messing around with the settings, I turned my sensitivity to the max setting. And then I decided I'm gonna play like this. So I, for multiple years of my Minecraft career, was playing with max sensitivity and max FOV and auto jump. But that was just standard for most like Pocket Edition players at the time. And I got so good at like dealing with those settings that I, at one point, because of the auto jump, I could set up the controls to where I didn't really need to reach the right side of my screen, so I could play Minecraft with with one hand, just my left hand. Isn't that insane? I did, because I would like lay on my side, lean my hand on my head, and then I would play Minecraft with one hand. What? And I was still more agile in movement than most of the other kids I would like play with. God, I played too much Pocket Edition when I was younger. Oh, now it's night! Oh. Okay. Just run. Just run. Okay, come on. Come on. Just gotta get up. Not get sniped by skeletons. Come on. This very exposed vine that I'm climbing up. Yay, we're fine. Is there a spider up here? There is. Hello, Mr. Spider. Die, Mr. Spider. Sorry, bud. Alright, let's put away this. Smelt our gold, put away our diamonds. There. Boop, boop, boop. And then keep working on that fence. All we need is mine more sand. Eventually. Oh, you got a nice bow, haven't you? Got something fun on that bow? I will never know. Hey, that rhymed. Got something fun on that bow that I will never know. Where are you? Come here. My mouse got stuck. Ow. I don't have a hoe, do I? I don't. I guess I'll just replant my tiny ass little bed of beetroot. Okay, now let's lock in for a second. Put down this again. But first, just also place this entire stack of polished deep slate slabs that I didn't see in my inventory for some reason. Stupid. No, it's daytime. What are you attacking me for, bro? What are you on about? Yeah. I need to pull you up, don't I? Why do I have you there? actually. No, it does go in there, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's the door frame. I see. Back when I was thinking, I'll do something nice and cool and pretty with the door frame. There is no such thing as nice and cool and pretty when it comes to this build. Okay, how much sand do I need? 2 times 1. 1, 2, 3, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 16. And then 3 by 3. So 9, 16, 25. 24 since I already have that. I have 33 sand. We're good. Math. Up. We only actually need 24, so 25. Let's actually melt 25 so we can have one for when we eventually fuck up the placement for something. Okay, and we'll put away some stuff while we wait. These glass panes, this gold. Let's make 4 arrows out of this one flint. Oh, that's not where you go. You go there. Put the sand there. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Hi, buddy. Hi. My boy. My favorite boy. Such a cutie. Yeah. Yeah. I love him. He's adorable. He's my big baby. It is a bit difficult to eat while I'm on you, but just gotta look through the skies. Alright. Enough fooling around. Okay, because next thing now is actually then moving the villagers, the 2 villagers, into there, getting them to start breeding, and actually getting some villagers into the system. That is the plan. But we're gonna finish this first. Come on, go. There we go. Alright. Let me climb down. At least we have some deep slate for another time. If we want to make another horrendously ugly build. The glass is really not helping, but it's here. It's staying. It's fine. This isn't enough glass, is it? I've done my math wrong. This is 1 glass too little. No. Oh, this. There we go. Now. I do think eventually this trading hall needs a cartographer. You know, that's for later on. I don't think that's going to be a journey to the dragon, but we may journey other places eventually. We'll see. Okay. What was it I was getting at? Yeah, the one more piece of glass that I need. There we go. And then we'll get some leads. Do we have any more boats? We only have a chest boat. Let's build another boat. Just have something more to help wrangle these guys. Then we need blocks at the ready. Because knowing villagers, they will always find a way to be horrible. Do I still have those doors? I do. Doors. Because I was gonna put doors over here. I'd forgotten. I forgot. There. And there. Nice. Don't nobody point out that they're on dirt. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it, frankly. Okay, there's no pillagers waiting to fuck me over right now. It's about to be nighttime. This is a bit of a risky time to do this, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. Oh, with the new boat lead mechanics, this is going swimmingly, actually. I do realize I haven't put torches in here. So I'm a little worried that there might be mobs, actually. Let me check that first before I bring these guys in. Okay, there isn't. Thank God. Let me put up some torches. Okay. Nice. We're in. Here you go. This is home now. Go to sleep. Okay. Nice. And then tomorrow is the great breeding day. We're gonna give them so much bread. To quote the wise words of like I mentioned, Technoblade in this one Antarctic Empire stream where he's just breeding villagers. Eat bread, make beb. Well, I think actually it might be Sneak that says exactly that version of the line, but it was just a lot of eat the bread, make the beb. Yeah. Okay, we got so much bread now. We got that dough. That's a slang term for money, right? I think so. Maybe. You can't blame me, I'm dyslexic. I'm not sure if that's a valid excuse at all, but I'm gonna use it. Oh, this was a bad idea, wasn't it? Yeah, no, this was a really bad idea. We're just gonna break these because they shouldn't be there anyway. And then we're gonna head in the way we're supposed to head in. This way. Alright, people. Get to it. I think that should be enough. I'm just gonna make sure that they at least start fucking. Come on, let me get one hard particle in here. Ah, fuck it. We're just gonna give you the entire stack. There we go. Simply looking at bread on the floor gets them going. There. Oh, I forgot how ugly they are now. Well, the kid's gonna take the bread, isn't he? You're not getting out of here. Well, hello there. Whoa. Personal space much? Yeah. I think I'm gonna replace that inner button with that inner pressure plate with button. But I think now we're first gonna get more wheat. Isn't RP. Creeper. Oh, I just saw that like in the very corner of my eye. This crossbow is loaded. I have a loaded gun. Come here. Oh no! No! I can fix this. No, I thought I was far enough away. That's unfair. Here. I was gonna put the glass in. I still heard another creeper. Oh no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah, no. Ugh. I should torch up this area actually. Especially now that I'm dealing with villagers, but you know, I'll regret that one day, but that day is not today. Ignoring the fact that I definitely regret having to deal with that creeper. You know, I love when people have a thing when they're playing Minecraft. And I have a friend who is not it's not a thing he always does, but quite frequently on servers he will just make an infinite wheat field. Just slowly. It'll be like 90% of what he does on if he actually commits to it on a server, it's all he does. It's just constantly planting wheat. And you know, creds to him. It's a lot of wheat. I should throw away some stuff. I have random dirt. Do I have a water bucket on me? No, I don't. Because I do need to fill in this one little dry patch. Maybe I could actually just remove this gravel. That would solve the issue. Not now. Can I please actually pick up my wheat? Thank you. wheat. Anyone else know somebody who has a thing on servers or in Minecraft that they just always do that isn't really something everything does? Everything. Everyone. There. Oh, there's something that's growing over here. Nice. Ooh, it's getting too full in here, isn't it? Okay, what can be thrown out? 3 raw mutton, two cobbled deep slate. I think that is what we're sacrificing. Okay, after I've harvested from this field and made it into bread, we are going and emptying our inventory. Because this is starting to be stupid. Maybe even doing some chest sorting. Maybe we'll even go that far. We'll see. Yeah, I think the muttons are going. They're getting sacrificed. It's for the greater good of wheat. Okay. There we go. And some stragglers on the way back. Beetroot grows fast, doesn't it? I don't actually have space for the beetroots. Wow. Okay, now we make bread. Okay, you've made 2. Here's some more. Good luck. Yeah, I definitely need to change that out for a button. Okay. Cleaning the inventory. That was what I was gonna do. We'll start by dumping everything. Okay. We will actually do some chest sorting. You know? Let's do that. Well, actually, let's start with cooking some food. Oh, that's a blast furnace. I'm starting to get tired, aren't I? And I haven't even emptied these bundles. They're full of junk. Oh yeah, they're from... Ah, I don't remember. Okay, where did I start? Where did I do anything? Okay, this chest can no longer be a gear and junk chest. It can only be a gear chest. Now, what I define as gear is quite loosely defined, but I think armor templates do go with the gear, though. Okay, I think that, and then this will be all the weird stuff that doesn't go anywhere else. We'll sleep. Maybe we'll even let one of the cats sleep with me. Yay! Oh, Jelly! Jelly's so cute. Purr, purr, purr. Ah. Okay, tools. That's a tool. Things that I know I consider to be junk stuff. That's tools. That's junk. That's junk. Junk is not necessarily useless stuff, it's just stuff that doesn't go anywhere else. You have an actual physical place where you should be. There. Okay. Your tools. Dried gas is definitely junk. Man, I really robbed this village, didn't I? Okay. Tools and gear and stuff. Those saddles don't go there. Okay, that's it. And then the rest of this goes here. You go there. Wood. Let's grab the wood. That's it for wood. Stone. And dirt. Alright. Valuables. Yeah. You should be turned into blocks. No, ingots, not blocks. You go here. This is food. Oh, the potatoes. I need to plant the potatoes, don't I? Oh, I need to plant the potatoes. Ah! I do have actually potatoes there too. Damn it. Okay, but this is me food, and then this is villager food. Or like villager trading stuff. Let's put all the villager trading stuff in one chest. I could make like a pumpkin farm. That is actually a relevant thing that could be useful for villager trading. There are a lot of pumpkins in the area, so I have the dried gas in there. That makes sense, but it's also a little bit cruel and tragic to to put them in the chest with all the dead bits. But it's mob stuff. It's just that they are the mob. The eggs are also there. It's fine. By one brown egg. No, I have 6 brown eggs actually. Wheat, you don't go there. Okay. Well, actually, I think the seeds should go in this chest. Okay, now everything is sorted. Alright? Yeah, everything. There's wool in here for some reason. Okay. The progress chest. Not a lot in it, currently. Actually, I should put my good gear in my progress chest. Because it definitely is in direction of progress. I do dream of putting armor trim on at least some of my armor, but I... How is it I copy armor trims again? Rib. Oh, it's 7 diamonds to get 1 copy. We'll see. Maybe I'll trim out like my chest plate or something. One thing. It's for the big dragon fight. It would be worth it, wouldn't it? For style points. Everything is worth it if it's for the style points. Okay. What was next on the agenda now? You know what? I think whatever's gonna be next on the agenda, which is doing the actual villager trading, is it's gonna have to be next time because I'm getting tired. Thank you all so much for watching. This, I guess, this building episode. Not that it's a great building, but it is a building. We technically made progress. It doesn't feel like we've made progress because we haven't actually begun trading. But we have done the setup. We have done all the prep. We've started breeding. And we're getting places. And it's raining. Damn. Well, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy this, please follow so you can get notified when I next go live. And that will be it for today. I'm not sure exactly when next stream will be, but hopefully later this week. I will not disappear again for 2 weeks straight. Nuh-uh, I promise. But I will see you all. It's been wonderful. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.